As NASA plots the future path into deep space exploration, a new wearable device has been created to help protect astronauts on those missions. And you can see it at Space Center Houston. Journalist Elena Arteaga checked it out.
Scientists and researchers here on Earth are developing something they hope will protect their astronauts while on missions.
And this is a vest that is intended to provide additional protection against space radiation, especially against the radiation of a solar flare that might occur during an astronaut mission from, say, here to the moon or as part of a Mars mission.
And this one in particular, developed by an Israeli company, is currently designed to protect female astronauts from radiation. Female astronauts, pioneers such as Sally Ride, Kathy Sullivan, Peggy Whitson, and others, women who have broken barriers in NASA's space program.
In the area of the stomach, where there's additional radiation protection provided, and the area of the ovaries, the breast tissue, and the lungs in the upper part of the body.
More than a garment, but also an acknowledgement of women's roles in the program.
Women are becoming more and more prominent in spaceflight. Of course, we've just had a space station mission commanded by a woman astronaut, Peggy Whitson, for her second tour of duty as a commander.
And after the president signed the space directive just months ago, the space program is now on track to get these vests tested for future use.
The flight version of this vest will be flying on one of two mannequins, two radiation-sensitive mannequins aboard the first Orion vehicle that will launch later next year or the following year on the Space Launch System.
Standing for Houston, Elena Arteaga, KHOU 11 News.
Very cool, very cool.